for days and weeks to come.
Now look at this.
Okay.
I made an all milk gelato, so I wanted a little less fat. No cream, it's all milk. Sugar, little vanilla, and then I took my favorite jam, a little cherry jam, one that has big chunks of cherry in there. That's it. It's a handful of ingredients, and when you buy store-bought ice cream, turn around the label and read those ingredients. They're full of preservatives, thickeners, sweeteners. You don't need all that stuff. And when you taste how simple it is, it tastes like cherry, and I've cut back on the fat. You are in control of the fat, the sugar, the lactose, the flavors, and I want you to have fun making gelatos, making ice creams. I'm gonna show you sorbet in a second, making a frozen yogurt. You could put Greek yogurt in that base, and it works the same. It churns and it becomes smooth and perfect, not hard, not crystallized. This is the ice cream of your dreams, and you're gonna do it with your family, your kids, your grandkids. You're gonna love it.
In fact, you'll be one of the most popular family members. People are gonna invite you everywhere and say, bring the ice cream makers. So what's nice about getting the 2-pack is that you can have both of them churning the ice cream nonstop. So you can have a vanilla and you can have a chocolate, or you can do a mint and you can do a coffee. Everyone is getting a 2-pack. All you do is choose the colors that you want. Everyone's getting 2 ice cream makers, 2 gift boxes, 2 containers, plus you get the recipes. You get it all for $34.95. What flavor is that?
Now this is my world famous pistachio gelato. So again, I've cut back on the cream. I amped up the milk, so a little bit less fat.
Okay.
Give this a try, Sarah.
All right.
Little pistachio paste that you can readily buy, or you can make it. It's that simple. That is my favorite. That one is my favorite.
That is so good.
Think of the options. You can put your favorite nut, your favorite chocolate, your favorite candy, your favorite cereal crushed up. You could put chocolate drizzles, caramel drizzles, and as the ice cream or frozen yogurt or gelato churns,
so good.
You've got these little holes here on the side where you can add your toppings, your sprinkles, your candies, etc. It is so fun, and just make sure it's locked in there. And it is so fun to make those ice creams, gelatos, frozen yogurts, and you get the 15 recipes to get you started.
And here's what's happening. We've already sold out of a couple of the colors. Let me show you the colors real quick, and you can start placing your orders. If you're new to HSN, this is what we do best. This is our Kitchen HQ, our proprietary brand you can only find here at HSN. You're not gonna be able to find ice cream makers of this quality out there at retail. Basically come down to $17 each. Plus you're getting the boxes, plus you're getting the pint containers and the recipes. You get all of this for $34.95. I bet you can't even barely take the family out for 1 serving of ice cream each for $34.95. When you go get a scoop or 2, those waffle cones and all the extra frou-frou things they do at those little ice cream shops, it gets expensive. So we have the red and the white. We have pistachio and white. We have what we're calling mint and confetti. We have our black and white, and then we have, we're calling it our lilac and sprinkle. So we've already lost several of the colors. Here's your chance to lock it in. You can order online. You can go to hsn.com. Don't forget that coupon code 183899. It's 20% off a single item. Now, I'm actually gonna tell you not to use it on this item. I mean, it's a little discount, but I would go for something a little bit more indulgent, right? Get the most of your $20, and we'd love to get that out to you. So what flavor is next?
Okay, now check this out. I put a little Greek yogurt in here. So this is a frozen yogurt. I added a little coffee for flavor, so a coffee frozen yogurt. But here's the thing, Sarah, I actually didn't use sugar here. I used a monk fruit sweetener. So you can now use a sweetener. If you're watching your sugar, you're in control. You don't have to use white sugar. You can use honey, maple, or monk fruit, or a different sweetener to cut back on that sugar, and give this a try.
Okay.
Greek yogurt, coffee, a little bit of milk, and a little bit of cream. And you've got the best frozen yogurt.
You know what? You don't even miss the sugar.
You do not miss the sugar.
That is so delicious.
And you get the recipes. So right out of the box, you know what to do. I know a lot of you have never made ice cream, never made sorbet, never made gelato, never made frozen yogurt. If you can combine milk, cream, sugar, vanilla together, you can make vanilla ice cream, and then you can make gelato, you can make a flavor. It's up to you to control the sugar, the fat, the lactose, and all the flavor combinations, your favorite candies, caramels, chocolates, fruit sauces, all those different things. It becomes so fun.
Yes. I want all the candies. I want all the topping. I want all the silly cereal and the gummy bears all mixed right in. And you can do that. All you do is pour in the ingredients. You pour, you press, and then you pass it out.
And wait, 20,
Right?
25 minutes,
Yeah.
and you're good to go. Now look at this. I've got a couple machines lined up. For my son's 5th birthday party, we actually lined up 4 or 5 machines, got the ice cream going, and all the kids had a choice to make their own flavor combinations, and they came up with crazy names, and we put them in the tubs, and they labeled their names.
That's fun.
Even if you're doing a birthday party at home for your kids or your grandkids, it's a great, affordable way to do it at home, way cheaper than going out, and they have a blast. And remember, you're gonna make pint after pint of your own customized flavors, gelatos, sorbets, ice creams, frozen yogurts, and then when it comes time to serve it up, get that heated scoop and off you go. You don't have to get that elbow grease
You know,
involved.
if I had $1 for all the spoons I bent.
Right, I know.
Because I was so impatient to get that ice cream. Because when you need ice cream, you need ice cream. And that is what a girl wants. Sometimes you just need a little sugar fix, or maybe you love the combination of the cream. Maybe you like fruity, maybe you like chocolate. Could I use almond milk? Could I use
coconut milk?
Coconut milk?
Lactose-free milk.
Okay.
So if you're watching your lactose,
You could do a soy, you could do a rice, you could pick your ingredients.
A vegan ice cream if that's what you're into. So it's totally up to you if you want to go vegan, if you want to watch your lactose, if you want more milk, less cream to reduce the fat. Hey, there's a party over there.
And look who's here. Everybody's joining me, including our crew. And there's Tanya Christensen coming up. We're both wearing the same top from Hue. So I'm just going to shout out. I know there's a lot of our guests waiting in their green rooms right now. You're getting ready to come on What a Girl Wants, because we've got beauty and fashion and so many great items over the next couple hours. Come out right now and grab your ice cream.
Have you seen this yet? This is the little ice cream koozie, we're calling it. So check it out. You can put your pint of ice cream in this little koozie. Does a couple things. Obviously, that pint's gonna be really cold to hold, so that protects your hand. You hold your spoon, but guess what? The little koozie keeps your ice cream cold. So if you wanna relax, kick back, eat your ice cream fresh while binge watching Netflix, this is the way to do it, because it won't melt as fast. That koozie keeps it nice and chilled. So check out those too.
No more frozen fingers.
No more frozen fingers.
And you know who you are. You will walk through ice and snow to get that pint of ice cream after a long, hard day. So far, we've done the vanilla.
Yep.
We've done our dulce de leche. We did our raspberry swirl. We did our pistachio. We did
our
coffee.
Greek yogurt.
Have we done your favorite ice cream flavor yet? If not, stick around. This is $17 per ice cream maker. They come in the beautiful gift boxes. Yep. You could give these away as graduation gifts, teacher gifts, coach's gift. This would be a really fun wedding gift, an anniversary gift, or just bring it to the party and then say, hey, if someone really loves that ice cream maker, you could say, just take one.
Yeah.
And they would be like, wait, I get to keep the ice cream maker? And you're like, why not? All you do is add your favorite ingredients. You have ice cream your way. There is nothing as creamy and delicious as fresh ice cream. There's no crowd pleaser like ice cream.
It's so good.
Right?
And you get
everybody
the
in the family loves it.
Who doesn't love ice cream or gelato or sorbet or frozen yogurt? It's as easy as mixing vanilla, milk, cream, sugar together. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then let the machine churn and make it for you. Now, so far, we've made a couple ice creams, made a couple gelatos, which are lower in fat, more milk, less cream. I made you a frozen yogurt that was coffee flavored with no sugar. I used a sweetener. Now I wanna show you a sorbet. Check this out. Take your favorite frozen fruit, mango, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, whatever. Give it a puree, and look, you get the most stunning sorbet. And what I want to show you about this sorbet is, look at the consistency. It isn't icy, it isn't crystally, it isn't rock hard. It's almost like a soft serve sorbet. For me, that is a stunning consistency of mango or raspberry or strawberry or blueberry. And guess what? Again, you're in control. You don't need to add extra sugar. You can, but you don't have to.
So how many ingredients are in there?
This right here is mango, water. I put a little bit of sugar and lime zest. That's just my own personal thing.
Just frozen fruit.
Frozen fruit, pureed, and then turn it on and churn it, like you would the ice cream, like you would the gelato. It is simple. Again, you could do it with your favorite frozen fruit. Puree it in a blender and churn it. It just tastes like mango.
Good.
It's so good. So good.
That's like one of the important food groups, right? Fruit?
Fruit.
Okay.
Look, we had fruit and yogurt for breakfast in the form of ice cream. You can do it. It's fun. Once you get started, you're gonna get addicted, and that's why we included those pints so that when you make your batch, you store it. It's airtight, by the way. And that's important so that your ice cream doesn't get crystallized in the freezer. So these little details matter. Also, we included that little window where you can label your flavor, you can even date it. And think about the fun your kids or grandkids are gonna have when they come up with their own flavor combination and then name it after themselves. For example, my 4-year-old daughter, Catherine, came up with this flavor of raspberry with chunks of white chocolate and she called it...
You could make your own flavor.
You make your own flavor.
I
we
love
labeled
that.
it Catherine's Raspberry Crunch.
You could do it as a family gathering.
Totally.
If you host, you know, the soccer team after the game on the weekend. I was just spending time with family and friends, and there were these amazing cookies from a local bakery. The first thing the kids did when we got home was turn them into ice cream sandwiches. You could turn these into ice cream sandwiches.
100%.
Okay, now you're speaking my name.
So
right
now,
here.
okay, I'm gonna name this one after you. This is Sarah's chocolate surprise. How about that? Here, I'll even give you a little chocolate syrup in there.
Oh.
So this is the fun. Once you set up that kind of candy bar with the candies, the syrups, the chocolates, the walnuts, give it a shake so you get your favorite syrups. And as it churns, look at how the flavors incorporate in.
Could you put like marshmallow?
Totally. You know what? I have
like a little
recipe.
Marshmallow fluff or little marshmallows.
One of the 15
nuts?
recipes has a marshmallow fluff in there. Hey, you read my mind.
Yes.
So you could totally do that.
I'm just here for the ice cream.
This is your flavor.
This is my flavor.
This is the Sarah chocolate.
special.
I mean, it's a little all over the place, but it looks kind of cool.
No,
I like it.
Don't worry.
I kind of like it.
It'll all go down perfectly smooth. But you could make like a rocky road if you like little marshmallows and chunks.
You know, one thing I love to do, I'll go to my bulk food store where you have all the different candies and cookies and nuts and cereals and pick a bunch of different things and set up an ice cream bar and watch exactly what you just did. When you said, let's add the candies and the chocolate, every person, their eyes light up and they said, wait a second, I can make my own permutation of flavor. It's so fun to do.
Have you ever been to one of those, like, you know, bars where you pick your ice cream and then you put on all your different toppings?
Yeah.
And then they weigh it at the checkout line and you're like, oh my gosh, I just spent like
$94.
$85 on 4 ice creams. No one's gonna weigh your ice cream. No one's gonna charge you extra for the toppings. You get everything you need at home. And you're getting a 2-pack. Everybody is getting 2 complete ice cream makers. You can keep one, gift one. You get the 2 boxes. You pick your 2 colors. You also get 2 of the ice cream pints. And do we have any left of the extra ice cream pint containers? Those are going very quickly. So last call.
Those are going quick because they're wonderful. Once you get into the hobby of making your ice cream and sorbets and gelatos, you'll never look back. Even if it's just plain old chocolate ice cream, if you can combine milk, cream, sugar, vanilla, you can make this ice cream, sorbet, gelato, and you're in control of the sugar, the fat, the lactose. You will have a blast. It's simple chocolate. Easy.
Does not get any better than that. This will be our only ice cream maker today special of the entire year. The price ends at midnight. It's already 9:23 p.m. So we'd love for you to lock that one in. And what else should we show them? What should we show them? Let's start with the scoop. Here's a scoop that'll never let you down because you plug it in, you charge it, and then once it's charged, you can turn it on. It heats